All right, bro. Look, listen, this is not my finest hour, okay? I'm going to be complaining. I'm going to be moaning. I'm going to be raging. I'm going to be venting. I'm going to be ranting a little bit here about fighting games. And I think the way that I feel about fighting games, some people may be able to relate to, especially if you're not like super hardcore into fighting games. But look, I just spent my last 5 minutes getting chain throwed by a king on ranked. And I'm literally about to lose my mind. I'm this close to uninstalling Tekken 8. But let me go ahead and vent real quick, and then I see how I'm feeling at the end of this video, because the way it stands right now, man, look, I love fighting games, and I mean, I love fighting games. I've always loved fighting games. They've always been one of my favorite genres of games ever since I was a little jit, you feel me? I'll never forget my first time playing Tekken 3 on the PS1. My life changed, you feel me? Bloody Roar on the PS1 as well. I used to play those games until I would get these blisters on my thumbs, and then I would pop them shits, and I'd start, like, the pus would start oozing out of my thumb, because that's how much I would mash on them games as a jit, you feel me? Like, I loved these fighting games, and I always will still love fighting games, but something has got to be done, okay, about my mental state, all right? Because Tekken 8 has been the worst thing to happen to my mental health since depression, okay? Like, this game, there's no other game out there that gets under my skin quite like Tekken 8. You know, and this is just fighting games in general. When Street Fighter 6 came out, I was also getting pissed off at Street Fighter 6. And I think like I can pinpoint like a couple reasons why that is, right? So first of all, in a fighting game, right, the burden of knowledge is so high, especially in a game like Tekken, where you know, every character has like 200 moves, and you have to be prepared for any situation. And you're really like, you know, guessing a lot of the times, especially if you're a newer player, as to whether or not it's your turn, as to whether or not something is punishable. And with how many crazy characters are in this game, it's really hard to know when the fuck a Lily string ends. Does anybody actually fucking know? Does Lily's string ever end? Does Reina ever stop pressing forward, forward two? I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm losing my mind. Look, you know, it is what it is. Calm down. I'm getting a little bit of PTSD just thinking about it. I'm getting mad all over again. Jesus Christ. But regardless, there's a lot of things like that in the game that make it very frustrating from like a newcomer's point of view, right? And I think I've kind of had this epiphany as to why fighting games piss me off so much. And that's because a fighting game operates so differently from every other kind of video game you have ever played, right? Like, think of any video game that you really, really love. You know, generally how a video game goes is it has to be figured out, right? Like whether it's Elden Ring, you know, a Dark Souls, a fucking Mario game, a Fire Emblem game or whatever. There's always like a mathematical formula, if you will, as to like how to win in that game, right? If I do this, this happens all the time. If I do this, this works against this opponent all the time. You know what I mean? Every single time without failure, because that's how games are made. That's how you beat them. You figure out how to beat a level, you figure out how to beat a boss, and generally speaking, however you want to interact with that boss, that's up to you, right? But there's always a solution, you feel me? And in fighting games, that is true as well, but on the other end of the game is some dude who came home from work. You know, he's working his 9 to 5. He's 42 years old. He came home. He's got his Xbox controller, and he's playing on his big ass screen. And he selects King, and he maps all 4 of his face buttons to like LT, and is just chain throwing you. And he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. How are you supposed to know the solution to what this guy's doing if he doesn't even fucking know? You feel me? And that adds a whole layer of randomness. And I think like in my gamer brain type shit, I'm like, okay, usually like I play Fang, right? So I'm like, usually like I can use this option and this happens, right? Like this is what I should do, right? But you can never account for what the opponent is gonna do. What if Margit in Elden Ring, out of nowhere, for no reason, you fought Margit 357,000 times, And he always does like the very similar game plan. You know how to counter it. You know how to fight it. But then this one random time, and it just happens to be your fucking promotion match too, but this one random time, he pulls out a move that you didn't even know somebody programmed in the game. And then you get hit and lose your promotion match. And then you lose 357,000 ranked points. But if you beat him, you only would have got 5, right? Like, you lose that game. I'm sorry. How am I not supposed to Falcon punch my goddamn wall? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how am I not supposed to rage? How am I not supposed to bash my head against the goddamn monitor? Like, I don't know how people play these games without losing their mind. Like, the people that can play fighting games for 8, 9, 10 hours or whatever and just like be like, haha, I'm having such a good time. Yeah, I love fighting games. How are you not dead? How are you not going insane? Like, I wish I had your superpower. I do, because I love fighting it. I want to get better. But at the end of the day, this game, it gets under my skin. It makes me so mad. I'm like, why am I even playing? Why? What am I gaining from this experience other than years off my life? What am I gaining from this experience other than self-hatred, which I already had enough of to begin with? What is the point? I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't know why I can't stop. Like, I just want to play fighting games, but I think like I hit this wall every time I get into a fighting game, and then you hit these plateaus, right? It's kind of like any other thing in your life, like when you're trying to enhance a skill, there's going to come a point where you're going to hit a plateau regardless, and you have to break through that plateau. That's what separates, like, you know, the casual people from like the people that get more into it and the people that really get good and really get great at whatever hobby they're doing. Is like, how can you break through those plateaus? Do you really care about getting better, right? And like for me, it's like, do I really care about getting better? Not really, because the way that I see it too, like, what is the point in getting better at Tekken 8 if there is always going to be like thousands, and I mean thousands of people that are infinitely better than me, that I could play 3 billion sets against Majin. I'm not taking a round any single time. What's the point? Like, why am I putting in all this effort, all this time to grinding this game if I'm always going to be dog shit? Okay, my bad. I upgraded from dog shit to human shit. Okay, now after 6 months of playing, I'm no longer human shit, I'm just garbage. Okay, now after another year of playing, I'm no longer garbage, I'm now recyclables. Like, bro, I don't got it in me, man. I'm not strong like that. Bro, I'm pushing 30. And before you say damn, I'll punch you in the fucking face. I'm pushing 30, bro. Look, I'm not like one of you young whippersnappers, you feel me? Fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, you still got hope in your eyes. You're like, wow, maybe the world isn't so bad. I've been through the gutter. The world sucks, life sucks, it's cruel, it's not fun. And you know what doesn't make it any more fun? Fighting Lily, fighting Reina, fighting Dragunov, who does 1 billion damage for pressing 3 buttons, by the way. Don't know what the fuck is up with that, Harada. We might need to have a speak. We might need to have a sit-down table discussion, because why the fuck did you do that? Why did you allow that? I don't know, man. Like, look, I want to keep playing fighting games because I want to get better. I just love fighting games. It's so cool. It's so dope. Like, I love it. But at the same time, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. If I keep playing these games, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, my room around me is not gonna be this room. There won't be this flower up here in the corner. And I won't have this thing on my wall here. You know what it'll be replaced by? White padded cells. My socks, I won't have my slides on no more. I won't have my Nike socks on no more. It's gonna be replaced by grippy socks. You know, they're gonna have to keep sharp objects away from me type shit. I'm gonna have to be in a straight, they're gonna have to Hannibal Lecter my ass if I keep playing Tekken 8 ranked. I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what would hit right now? If I ate your liver with some fava beans. I'm like, type shit. I might have just dated myself even more. I don't fucking know. I don't know if you jits know about that movie. But like, you feel me? Like, what the fuck is going on? How do y'all do it? How do y'all have the strength to persevere? I'm not one of God's strongest soldiers. I'm just not. Like, God did not put his faith in me for a reason. God made me unexceptional in every single way for a reason. I'm 5'9", literally average. My dick 5 inches, literally average. Nothing about me has ever been exceptional. Why do I think fighting games would be different? You feel me? I'm not built for being exceptional. I'm built to be average. So do I just give up? I don't know, bro. This game's driving me insane. It's making me, this game has broken me down on a molecular level and is now making me question like my sense of reality. It's now making me question me as a human being, me as a person. Like, do I want to go through this? Like, am I strong enough? I don't know, man. Look, bro, at the end of the day, it's a lot of dope things about fighting games, right? You know, you really get to feel connected to your character. And genuinely speaking, like when you grind out and you finally hit that combo you've been labbing in a real game, like, oh, wow, like that feels great, you feel me? But then it's all the stuff after that. Like, who cares about hitting combos is the easy shit, right? Bro, learn frame traps, bro. Like, learn like whiff punishes, okay? That's the part that is making me want to jump off a building. You feel what I'm saying? You know, learn how to play defense in this game. Learn how to play defense. It's not possible. Because every character in the fucking game has high-low mix-ups, and how the fuck am I supposed to know which is which? Every fucking move looks the damn same. When Lily's racist ass is doing these goddamn spins, when Asuka is doing this sidestep bullshit, how am I supposed to know what's about to happen? And you know what people are gonna say? You'll get used to it, bro. It just comes with experience. Bro, once you get 700 hours in, then you'll learn how to fight Asuka. I ain't got 700 hours in me. I might die tomorrow. If I die tomorrow, they can put on my headstone, this dumb nigga could not sidestep Victor. That's what's gonna be on my tombstone. This dumb bitch got chain throwed by King for 7 sets straight. This dumb motherfucker could not sidestep Dragunov. This dumbass idiot got hit by the same high-low mix-up from Lily 700 times in a row. Never blocked it once. Is that my legacy? If I die tomorrow, do I want that to be my legacy? I ain't got a choice because it's gonna be. Look. Maybe I'm a little emotional. I don't know. But I just went on a crazy losing streak in ranks. And you know what's crazy too, bro? Like, I can feel it, like the shit I'm losing to, like you can just tell sometimes. Like genuinely, there are a lot of people that are just way better than me that shitting on me on my rank. That's whatever, valid, whatever. I'm still gonna block you and never play you again. I'm gonna one and done you bitch ass. But you know what I lose to a lot? The motherfucker that has no clue what's going on. The motherfucker that like can't put on his pants in the morning, you feel me? He tries to put on his pants, he puts both legs through the same leg hole type. Like that's what I lose to. And you know what else I always lose to? I don't know why. My brain malfunctions. When somebody stands there and does nothing, it's like I don't have tendons in my fingers no more. I forgot. I don't know how to play the game. I don't know. How do I approach you? What do I do? Because no matter what I do, I'm getting counter hit. No matter what I do, I'm getting launch punish. No matter what I do, I'm getting whiff punish. No matter what I do, I'm getting sidestep. Despite the fact that every time I sidestep, I get hit with a tracking move that'll fucking like a tracking move so tracking that I got hit in the face in real life. Like, I don't know how you did that. I just sidestepped in Tekken 8, and next thing I know, I got punched for real. It feels like the BoJack movie for Dragon Ball Z when BoJack got punched by Goku while Goku was dead. He's like, where did Goku even come from? You're not even on this plane of existence, and I got hit. Like, King, you're not even a real person, and somehow you kicked me in the face. How is that possible? I got hit. I'm bleeding right now. Like, you did that to me. Anyways, bro. All right, man. I'm gonna hop on rank until I kill myself. Anyways, thank you for listening to me rant. It is what it is. Fuck Tekken 8, but I'm still gonna play it.